Welcome to Oxford Spelling, an Australian research-based whole school program supporting spelling development and best practice classroom instruction. In this short video, we will walk through Unit 21 from Oxford Spelling Year 4. Session 1 of this unit will focus on phonology. For this slide, and those to follow in the presentation, you will see the teacher materials on the left side of the screen in the yellow box, teacher activity in the middle orange box, and the student resources and activity on the right in the blue box. Begin the phonology session by articulating the learning intention for the session. This is taken directly from the Oxford Spelling lesson plan in the Spelling Focus section. You might say, today we'll be identifying and comparing the short I phoneme, as in triplet, and the long I phoneme, as in migrant. You would then complete the warm-up activity, reading through the text excerpt from the student workbook with the students. Work through activity P1 next as a class, in small groups or independently. This allows for differentiated support depending on your students. Answers for the activity are provided in the lesson plan. The lesson plan then provides support for modelling prior to activity P2. Use either a class text, perhaps to link to other learning, or the passage that is provided on the Oxford Spelling Teacher Dashboard. Modelling finding multisyllabic words with the short I and long I phoneme. Students can now complete the activity independently using a text most appropriate for them. Differentiation is provided here by the text that is used by the student. Session 2 of this unit focuses on orthography. Begin the orthography session by articulating the learning intention for the session. This is again taken directly from the Oxford Spelling lesson plan in the Spelling Focus section. You might say, today we will be identifying the letter patterns for the long I phoneme, such as IGH and Y. You are supported in preparing students for activity O1 by the lesson plan, which suggests that the words used in the activity are read out loud together and any unfamiliar vocabulary discussed. Then start activity O2 by reviewing the listed words again. You are supported in discussing these using spelling meta-language in the lesson plan. In session 3, we continue to focus on orthography, with a session dedicated to differentiated activities. Begin with the learning intention for the session from the spelling focus in the lesson plan. You might say, today we'll be working again with the letter patterns for the long I phoneme, such as IGH and Y. Students can then complete either a consolidation activity to further practice and embed the letter patterns for the long I phoneme, or they can complete the extension activity. You may have two groups completing the consolidation activity. One group supported by you or a teaching assistant, and the second group working together to complete the activity. Extension students can complete the tic-tac-toe activity either as a group or individually, with assignment of specific target phonemes allowing for different levels of challenge within the activity. Session 4 focuses on morphology. The learning intention is provided at the top of the lesson plan. You might say, our focus in this session is on the homophones night, and sight, along with the suffix full, as in helpful. The session starts by introducing the meaning and spelling of our focus homophones. Students can then complete activity M1 in their student workbook. Activity M2 begins by you modelling writing a sentence using one of the focus homophones. For example, by writing, the sun rising over the horizon is a lovely sight. Students can then complete the activity independently. The lesson plan provides detailed support on how activity M3 can be modelled by discussing the meaning of the suffix full and demonstrating this with the example word doubtful. An example sentence is provided for modelling at the front of class. Students can then complete the activity. Using the lesson plan, model using a base word and adding the focus suffix full. Students then complete the activity. The final session for Unit 21 is completing the Bringing It Together activity. You can watch a video on running this session on Oxford OUL. Further videos are available to support use of Oxford spelling at your school. See you again soon.